Hey there, everybody. How are you? This is Leslie Stone Williams. Glad to have you here with me today. Doing a lot of live videos lately, so I hope that you're able to attend more and more. I love having you live with me, and I will answer questions and comments below, and sometimes I can answer them as we're live. So hope you'll join me as we go along, and there will be more live videos every single week. So today I'm going to talk about the 5 survival strategies for the paralegal. Now, to start off with, for those who are new to my channel, or just to give you a heads up, the launch of the Paralegal Inner Circle class that is ongoing right now, the actual class is going on, and I have many students in that right now. That the next launch won't be until January, but get on the wait list. So look in the description box of, I would say, 2 or 3 videos ago, and you'll see a link to my website. So look at a previous video from, I don't know, last week or so, and you will see the link there. I'll put a link in the description box later. And then what I say is it's a 2-step process if you're new to the paralegal career. The book Legal Break-In is available on Amazon, gives you this good view of the career and the insider's look. The other step is to get on the wait list for the class and take that class. Okay, 39 videos, many downloads for you to keep. The videos are not downloadable, and they're on demand. So that means you can take almost, not quite, 1 year to go through the course if you so desire, or you can go through it right away. And I don't monitor that because you need privacy and you need to go at your own speed. But all the downloads are for you to keep. And also, the website will tell you more about the class. There's also a private Facebook group where you can ask me buku questions. And I come into that group. I'm there all the time, but I come in live twice a month to do live videos to answer your questions so that you have access to me personally, okay? All right, so today's video, survival strategies for the paralegal. Going into this field, one of the most important things is to be adaptable, flexible. If you think that the career is only one way, or there's only one way to get into this career, I must go to school, I must get certified, I must go to an ABA approved school, there's no other way to get in. Not true, okay? You can go in and not go to school. You don't have to get a degree. You don't have to be certified. There's more than one way to become a paralegal. Says this 28-and-a-half-year paralegal veteran. What I refuse to, get into is, I've had people say, well, you don't know how it is now. Yes, I do know how it is now. I haven't been in the same job for 28-and-a-half years. I totally get how it is now, okay? So, adaptability is very important. Don't think that then once you're in this career that it's only this way, that paralegals, oh my gosh, they never act as secretaries. Really? Attorneys couldn't afford to have all that personnel. If it's a humongous law firm of 700 attorneys or 400 attorneys, maybe they can do that, but most attorneys can't afford to have all that personnel. So they usually have, if it's a tiny law firm with 1 or 2 attorneys, they'll have 1 paralegal. Depends on how much business they bring in. So you want to be very adaptable to changes that occur with your career and in the law firm. Okay? Have an open mind to that things won't always be the same. And then you can cope with the changes that come along. I've had to cope with partnerships just dissolving, and that left me without a job. And so I had to go look for another job. and they weren't going to give me severance pay. So, you know, you have to watch out for yourself. Take care of numero uno, you, okay? But be very adaptable within the law firm to helping out where needed. You know, I've been asked to pinch hit for the receptionist at a huge law firm in Tulsa. And each one of us, each one of the paralegals had to help on a schedule. We were all placed on a schedule to help out with the receptionist duties. When the receptionist went to lunch or on vacation, we were all helping out. It wasn't just like a couple people. So be aware that those things happen. All right, so number 2, your skills have to constantly be improving. Bring more value not only to the law firm that you're working at, but for yourself. That's number 1 for your career, is make your career more valuable, what you bring to the table. Don't expect that the law firm is going to pay for all your classes when you want to improve yourself. It's just not always that way, you know, and it may be that you have to pay for the classes, which I did. I was working for a firm that was not specializing in bankruptcy, but I had an interest in it, and so I went and took a class that actually attorneys were taking this class, and I took it and learned a lot, and learned that I probably never wanted to work in a bankruptcy law firm. It was just, I needed to do that to understand more about it. So start to invest in yourself here and there to up your game. If you are terrible in Microsoft Word, well, that game has to be improved drastically in order to work in a law firm. So would I take a course in it? Well, if that's what helps you, or use YouTube videos to get better at it. Number 3, when you develop a higher level skill set, you are better at Microsoft Word, you're better at research, you're better all the way around. The attorneys feel they can trust you more. And your confidence builds and their confidence builds. That's how you survive, that you bring value to the law firm. Now, if the partnership dissolves, there's not much you can do about that. But as it's cooking along and everything's going fine, then, you know, bring what you can of value to the table, and their trust level in you builds, and they know they can assign you certain things and you'll deliver. They'll assign you some research task and you'll deliver because you know how to do it. All right, so number 4, this is a biggie. Resist the black hole of gossip. It happens in every workplace, right? But if you're in the middle of all that, you're going to get a bad name. And when I resisted the black hole of gossip, I was, my colleagues, the other staffers, the other paralegals, bookkeeper, they were not happy with me because I wasn't having lunch with them. And that started from day 2, because day 1, they wanted to gossip about my attorney. And they wanted to tell me that I made a big mistake taking that job. I honestly did not make a mistake taking that job when all was said and done. It's where I was managing cases and doing what I wanted to do. So I did not make a mistake. But resist that. Resist joining forces with the gossip mongers. It will not serve you well. You'll get a reputation. The administrator of the firm will take notice of that, and so will the attorneys. And that can get around the town too. All right, so number 5, the final one, learn from criticism. When the attorney is not happy with something, learn from it. Don't take screaming from anybody. That has to be confronted by you, that you don't need to be screamed at. But when it's something said to you that this was not done correctly and they're not happy with it, you need to say that you will do better and you will learn from this mistake. When you make a mistake, own up to it, be honest, because I'm telling you, that goes a long way with your attorney, that you were honest and that you owned up to that faux pas, that mistake that you made. Don't try to hide it, cover it up, because then where do you think the trust goes? Hard to build trust back once you've blown it and you haven't fessed up to a mistake. It doesn't matter how they react. You do the right thing, period. If they react in a bad way, that's on them. They shouldn't be screaming. They shouldn't be carrying on. They shouldn't act like little babies, you know. And that is something you'd have to confront, because you don't want to face that every day. No human should have to face that. But it's worth it to own up to a mistake and be very honest, okay? So that's it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, post them below. It helps other people when you ask questions as well. They learn from your comments, and I may just do a video about it too, because it will help many more people. So ask a question, ask away. That's what I'm here for. And don't forget to check out my website and look at some of the earlier videos for the link, because I can't easily put that in the video right now. But I will later. And I'll put a link to the book as well, but that is also in previous videos. So have a great day. Comments, questions below, don't forget, and I'll see you in the next live video, okay? Take care. Bye.